Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, this is going to be for the sign of Capricorn and Capricorn placements. Hopefully you all can see that. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. All right, Holy Spirit, what do you have for the sign of Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? Thank you, Capricorn, for your likes, your shares, your comments. I heard dismiss just now. Thank you for your subscription to the channel and also monetary donations. Thank you so much. All right, dismiss was the first thing. Let's see. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for Capricorn? Okay, I heard involvement and engagement. So dismiss. The first thing I thought maybe this had to do with a court case, Capricorn, maybe being dismissed. But if I'm, okay, so something surrounding an assault. So I'm hearing victim blaming. Victim blaming, I don't know who that applies to in this scenario, but anything else, Spirit, for Capricorn at this time? Assault with a deadly weapon. I heard rifle, but, a rifle would just mean a firearm at this point. I'm hearing it's the significance of the weapon used, though. Maybe the weapon used, I'm hearing intimidating factor. All right, so, and then now I'm hearing strong arm, but I was in the energy of a robbery even just now. All right, Capricorn, let's get into these cards and see what else. Thank you, Spirit, for that. All right, I just heard case closed. So this is a completion of something that has to do with the dismissal energy. Perhaps it was something that was dismissed and now the case is closed, so it's over. You don't have to worry about this anymore, Capricorn. I'm hearing unlawful. All right, let's see what else is here. Any more cards, Spirit? Okay. All right, let's go with this, Capricorn. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So, the Three of Swords just stands for some sort of heartbreak. I'm hearing emotional outpour. So, I'm hearing witness testimony. Y'all, this definitely has to do with some sort of court case, court proceeding, or whatever happened in court. All right, Spirit, what else can I know about this Three of Swords at this time? All right, so I heard something about a study or underlying study. So that means like there's been like surveillance or being watched maybe for a significant amount of time here. But something surrounding the understanding of with this Three of Swords. What is that, Spirit? What does that resonate with? The understanding of. I heard commitment. All right. Well, okay. So Capricorn, however you were involved with someone, now it is that you understand why maybe things transpired in this way. You're getting an understanding of why it turned out this way. And the Three of Swords is what is hurting you right now. Maybe you found out that someone closely connected to you by way of relationship, even maybe family. I'm hearing marriage. Maybe you found out that they were the surveillance energy. Maybe they had something to do with this whole thing that just unfolded for you, Capricorn. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and put it together, see what else is on the table here with the cards. But that's the underlying energy here. But there is some sort of emotional outcry here. All right, so I'm hearing significance, but we'll get into it. All right, so below this Three of Swords, I have the Eight of Wands. So this is some sort of actions pending that it's like they're in the air, but they're coming down. And, I'm hearing dramatic. Like whatever this is going to be dramatic just from the impact energy of it. Because it's like all these actions that have come up against someone. I'm hearing the word framed. All right, so maybe that's going back to that Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, finding out someone close to you possibly had something to do with what's going on. But now I'm getting a framed energy, but you know, the surveillance and all that kind of stuff, the channel energy that was coming up, it felt like you may have possibly been set up here. I'm hearing cornered, Capricorn. And if this is not you, then possibly you had something to do with this being, you know, someone else's pending infraction here. All right, Spirit, can you tell me more about this High Priestess reverse? I'm hearing danger and challenge with the High Priestess reverse. The High Priestess for me usually is a card about being tapped in, or, you know, relying on your inner wisdom and knowledge and your spiritual team, of course. But in the reverse, it's like not having access to that. It's like blocked even, or either, you know, knowing that you saw the red flags, you heard the warning signs, but you still permitted to go forward. That's this High Priestess reverse energy. I'm hearing knowingly. So, you know, that's the opposite of unknowingly, like you knew, right? I keep wanting to say, Capricorn, this may not be your energy. So maybe that's the specifics here. That this may be someone you were tied to. Knowingly, they went into this. I'm hearing to set you up. That's it. Period. Let me scoot these cards over because I want to make sure these are in the frame here as we move forward. All right, so let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles reverse on top of this grouping of this Five of Swords reverse. Let's get into it. Spirit, what does the Nine of Pentacles reverse have to do with? Okay, so I'm hearing the word unknowingly. So I was told that this is the unknowing right here. Okay. Nine of Pentacles reverse has to do with like a loss of someone knowing or identifying with who they truly are. It could be temporary, or it could just be a final consumption of deeds, I'm hearing. So if the Pentacles represent anything right now when it comes to that final consumption of deeds, this was their last hurrah when it came to them maybe finally standing up to who they were, or acknowledging that, you know, they could do better, be a better person. Or maybe I'm getting an instance of like a young woman messing with an older man. There's something surrounding that, Capricorn. So possibly this Nine of Pentacles reverse was warned or was tempted, I'm hearing, to pursue something that was well beyond what they really had, you know, signed up for or intentions of, or, you know, it's like they possibly had an end goal, but the older gentleman wasn't on the same page as that. But this, I'm hearing pursuant. This young Nine of Pentacles energy possibly was the pursuant here. So, okay, so if we're talking about somebody being blamed for something they didn't do, or that unlawfulness or unwillingness or something that I picked up, whoever the older gentleman is, you know, perhaps they were the ones that didn't listen to the warnings here, the red flags with this High Priestess reverse energy. And now they're suffering from the impact of, because I'm really feeling that this Nine of Pentacles, this young tenderoni, I want to say, was up to no good from the jump. But maybe it was the innocence or the lightheartedness that came. But it seemed like, okay, I'm feeling conflict even. It feels like a lot of conflict. But then I'm looking right at this Five of Swords reverse, and I'm like, well, here it is. Yeah, this seems like somebody that's kind of wild. This young lady. Well, it doesn't have to be gender-based, but I'm just telling you specifically what I'm feeling in the energy. Somebody, I'm hearing rambunctious. All right, let's see what's going on, y'all. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles energy, they had a chance to kind of walk away or turn their life around, you know, whatever, you know, that is their come to Jesus moment. Like they had that opportunity a few times, but they just didn't acknowledge, you know, that that's what that was. They didn't see the signs that they needed to change. Okay, so the Five of Swords reverse, Spirit, tell me more about this, please. Actually, let's look at all of them. There's 3 cards here. All right, Five of Swords reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, and a Star card here. All right, so I feel like the Star card would be some sort of, this feels like rescue energy of them being rescued here. I'm hearing penetrate and penetration. I heard cause and effect, and then I'm being shown like a needle, like an injection needle. Spirit, what are all these things that I'm seeing and being shown at this time relating to this energy? All right, so I'm hearing happenstance and hazard at the same time. So the injection needle, oh, okay. So when I said this was an energy of somebody who knew they needed to stop a long time ago, this feels like some sort of inducing and inducing energy. Possibly with that needle, I'm saying, okay, so I'm hearing, I saw the word heroin. So that rescue mission was attempts here to get this person back on track because they were, I'm hearing a hardcore stoner, or I heard stone addict. So someone here really had a difficult bout with drugs here. Okay, so in my mind, I'm questioning, so how didn't, in Capricorn, if you're the one who is in that quote-unquote gentleman energy to where you possibly, you know, built a relationship, or this feels like tick energy. They were just a tick on blood. You were the blood. Sucking you dry. But there was a connection here because, you know, Capricorn, if that is you, whoever it is, this gentleman's not coming up squeaky clean either. The word temptation's coming back up again. So possibly whoever that was, the older person, was excited of this youthfulness, this rambunctiousness. But perhaps you weren't aware of the drugs early on. Maybe you caught a wind of that, you know, somewhere mid-range into the relationship. And this may not even be like a relationship like you all were together. This could be like just a little hookup here that just was so gratifying that it just extended its warranty pretty much. And then after the warranty expired, that's when the drug habit kicked in, or you were made aware of, or you were able to put two and two together about something's off here, or there was a slip up somewhere that, you know, you found something, you found some paraphernalia, but it was too late. Because the addiction of one another already set in place. Yeah, that's that Three of Swords. I'm hearing it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Boys to Men. Wow. All right, so we got that part. So the Star card also is giving me this person's talented. This person, whoever this is, like they're exceptional at what it is that they do. There we are. So that's what must have been really, really, I'm hearing vibrant also, but that must be what was really attractive to you. And I feel like I want to go ahead and say Capricorn. This person you were really attracted to what it was that they were able to, there was something, I'm hearing spectacular. Like it's almost as if it were a gifting themselves that they had, that they expressed. I don't know if they're on stage doing something, singing, or because I keep seeing somebody with a microphone on stage too at this point. But I'm seeing tattoos. Maybe there's a star tattoo like they have on the right arm, like some tattoos on the right arm. It could be both, but something significant about the right. I feel like this person was into is, I don't want to say was, I mean, that could be important too. You know, maybe there's some sort of transference here, energy happening. But anyway, I was going to say, I feel also with the Star card, this person was heavily into spirituality. Did I say was again? Yikes. Yeah, that's also important. Because I'm kind of seeing them sitting in a room, and it's like, it's not, you know, like somebody would dedicate a room to their religion or spirituality. That's what this is, because they're like sitting on like a nice rug. You know, I see like tapestries on the wall. I see like shelving that would contain all of their crystals and stuff like that. Like it's, I'm seeing like extra stuff, like stuff that, you know, I would say, oh, that has to do with spirituality, but, you know, it wouldn't be something that's readily available in like a generic, like metaphysical shop. This is some stuff that you would have to either create yourself or have it designed for you and somebody make it, because there's something around copper and triangles that I'm seeing. All right, y'all. I mean, that's the message there. Let's see what else is here. I'm going to turn these cards over. Let me make sure I'm still recording. Yes. All right. So we have, we have the, I'm going to start from top to bottom. We have the Page of Pentacles, seemingly in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in opposing energy, it looks like to me. And then we have the Hangman reverse, and then the Hierophant in the upright. Yeah, I'm getting the transition energy again, but I feel like this person is still with us. But maybe it was one of those things to where they possibly almost, I'm hearing committed, you know, that word. Like perhaps they tried to take their own life here. But it's surrounding the energy of they can't be with you. And then I feel like, Capricorn, possibly you're also in this Three of Swords because you can't be with them. I'm hearing Fire and Desire. That song by Rick James and Tina Marie. Fire and Desire is important here as well. Because that seemed like what would have been like a taboo relationship in that song. But they couldn't avoid one another. It was just too passionate, too intense. But they maybe knew that they weren't good for one another. I don't know. I would have to go back through the lyrics line by line. But right now, that's what I could generalize about that song. Spirit, tell me more about this Page of Pentacles reversed and this Seven of Wands. It's opposing for me. What is this? I'm hearing generalization and categorization. The Page of Wands reverse would have to do with someone having a very insignificant offer, like it's not even valuable, but they still want to offer, but it's being refused. But it's like this person's just scraping up things because, you know, they really don't have anything to give or to offer. And then with the Seven of Wands, the opposition energy is like, no, you don't need to even attempt to make this offer. Like it's like they're being pushed away from even trying to make some sort of offer, but you know, something saying, no, don't do it. You can't do it. You shouldn't do it. Okay. With the Hierophant energy here, this is telling me that they're being guided. There's advocacy here I'm seeing with this. So this person may also be in some sort of self-help situation right now or rehabilitation to where, you know, they're still trying to, you know, figure out how to, you know, get back to Capricorn, or, you know, they don't have anything. So they're trying to muster up ideas, or, you know, the Pentacles are value, but they don't have anything of value. There's nothing that they could, like, you know, the materialism, the 3D isms, like an actual object, like, you know, what can they give you? So Capricorn, they may have been giving you things. Maybe that was how that was their love language, or maybe that's your love language, Capricorn. But now that they don't have it, they've been depleted, they don't have anything. But at the same time, you know, they're wanting to make that effort without anything. But then this advocacy energy is like them being in like some self-help support group saying, no, no. No, all of your attempts are really like, you know, the significance of these wands and the 7 of wands, they're hurting this person. They're like going back at this person. I'm hearing advocacy or advocate. So this person definitely has some good people in their corner that are trying to assist them to get them to not go back down this path here. But I feel like with the 8 of wands, because I was drawn back here, you know, this is them just, they might escape from wherever they are to try to get back to Capricorn. That's how strong this is. But with the Hangman reverse energy here with the Hierophant, the decision has been made here when it comes to, you know, this 5, meaning change with the Hierophant. So this person is in like I'm hearing shelter, but I'm thinking it's like a shelter to where the advocate energy, you know, it's like a help group or something like that. Rehabilitation, we'll say. All right, Capricorn, let's get some clarifiers here and see what else is happening here. And I'm being reminded that the genders, you know, apply them as, you know, it is for your situation if this resonates, because this will not be for everyone, of course. Spirit, please clarify the energy on the table as the cards fall as they may. All right. We have sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck, but, you know, 11. Yeah, so when you guys got together, there was some sort of electricity here. It could have to actually do with money because maybe that was the supply, the root of the relationship. The 9 of Pentacles even was money. Money was made, money was given, money was, given. I was going to say exchange, but it doesn't feel that way. It feels like it was given. So Capricorn, you possibly, maybe that was the thing that kept you benefited off of, you know, this materialism here, material gain possibly with this person. But, you know, 11 is a couple. So you all were, you know, perhaps divinely brought together to serve some sort of lesson. It's looking like at this point. So these cards fell out over here on the Hierophant and the Hangman energy. I guess they're in the reverse. I can't remember how they were laying, but I just picked them up like this, so I'm assuming so. High honor, wealthy man, privileged lady. So there's the older gentleman, and the privileged lady would be the young lady that we're talking about here, who's possibly in rehabilitation here. So the high honor energy, there was a magnitude coming together, but it wasn't serving a beneficial purpose. Like, yeah, that fire desire energy, but it's like, well, what's it all for at the end of the day? What's it going to get you? Like, you know, it means that you all aren't supposed to be together, but it feels so good, but hurts so bad. Despair in the reverse. For me, when the despair is in reverse, it means like it gets worse, you know, than despair, because despair would mean you have options, but in the reverse, it's like there are no options here. I feel like this is a relationship that should have never blossomed the way that it did, but blossom doesn't necessarily mean in a positive way. Marriage reverse, coffin reverse, thief reverse, adjudication reverse, y'all. Golly, yikes. So it's definitely over, right? But this might be, there's no coming back from over. That over may be that, you know, part of this marriage union. It doesn't necessarily have to be a marriage. It could have just been a, you know, a long-term fling, right? I did mention that. But it's like there's no coming back with that coffin card reverse. Obviously, coffin would mean ending, but in the reverse, it means like, yeah, like this is over. So possibly if we're talking about lifetimes, like this is it. Thief card reverse, I feel like someone got caught, and then adjudication, it's over. That was the over energy, but by way of that coffin card reverse and the over energy, I did pick up on some court stuff in the beginning. Let me try to see if I can get that back, whatever was said. Case closed. So Capricorn, I feel like that just means there's no anticipation of this person making it back to you, and then you possibly running across this person. Because I really feel like this advocacy, they're really trying to keep this person, you know, away from, you know, them harming themselves by way of what they were doing, because these are actions. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helps.